So a couple videos ago I mentioned how I needed some help and I needed to learn some new knots because I wasn't that good at doing it. Well, today I decided to do something about it, and I picked up this. This is the Pro Knot Waterproof Portable Knot Book. Alright everybody, welcome back. So yeah, you remember a few videos ago I mentioned knots are not my strong point. Knots and compass navigation are two things I want to learn. Or learn better, I should say. So I decided to pick this one up. These are very inexpensive. I think they run about $5.95, so $6. They come in a little blister pack, looks like that, sort of. It's basically a 6-card set that's easier to understand with clear illustrations for 20 of the best all-purpose rope knots. Now, even if you have a good knot book, this kind of is handy because it's a field reference. It's waterproof, nearly indestructible, and these cards have been used for training by the Department of Defense, municipal fire departments, Boy Scout troops, search and rescue groups. So being able to take these little cards out into the elements and refer to them when you need them is a real benefit. Also, if it's on this card set, they've said it's a proven, useful, trusted knot. So these rope knots are pretty much universal for survival, boating, climbing, prepping, search and rescue, scouts, camping, pretty much anything you can think of. Any outdoor activity that involves rope. And they give you step-by-step instructions for joining ropes together, tying ropes to objects, making loops. So it's waterproof, solid plastic. It's got this little no-rust grommet up top here. The size is 3.5 inches by 2.25 inches by 1/8 of an inch, and it weighs less than 1 ounce. So for all the people saying, oh, you shouldn't put that in your backpack, it's less than 1 ounce. You know? So it is perfect for your backpack, glove box, bug-out bag, camp. And the knots include, I'm going to go through all the knots and then we're going to try one out. Bowline, water knot, clove hitch, sheet bend, trucker's hitch, mooring hitch, cleat hitch, taut line hitch, brunt line hitch, Pruisk knot, I believe I said that right, butterfly knot, half hitch, constrictor knot, double fisherman's, figure 8, bowline on a bite, I believe it says, sheep shank, and timber hitch. Now, some of those knots, of course, I have no idea what they are. I have to admit it. Again, city boy here, trying to adapt to prepping. So, you know, this is stuff I never did as a kid. I didn't join the Boy Scouts when I was younger, you know. So this is really handy for someone like me who really hasn't messed with knots before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this off. We're just going to try out a bowline. And that's the knot that I've been messing around with the most. It's also the first knot on the thing. So I figured, let's learn how to do that. And I got myself a piece of paracord here that I've melted the ends on, so it's easy to mess with. And I'll zoom in a little bit and show you. You just follow the thing and see how well it works. Alright, so I've folded it back up. As you can see, it kind of fans out. And there's knots on both sides of it. But I folded it back up because this is the knot we're going to try first. And this is my string. So, your first step on this knot is to make that loop and then swing around back into it. So we're going to make that loop up here. Actually, I want a little bit longer. Up here, like that. And then we're going to go in and around the back. What I like about this is it definitely has a little bit more of a 3D look to it. When I was trying to do paracord weaving, I was using instructions that I found online. This was years ago. And you really couldn't see the third dimension of where it was behind or in front. It was very hard to tell. With this, you really have that nice, clear, concise kind of look there. Now, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger because I want it to be able to show up a little bit. Okay, so we've stretched it out a bit. There we go. We're behind there. Now, our next step here, we're going to take this that was behind the first bit of rope there, first bit of paracord, and stuff it down inside this loop. So we're going to come down and in, like that. And then you pull, and of course I'm not doing this neatly on camera, but you get the idea. You pull, and you got yourself a nice little bowline. So there you go, pretty much identical to what you have there. I would like to tighten this upper area up a bit. We'll just do that on camera. This video won't be super long, but there we go. So you can see, pretty much resembles what you have there. And I was able to do that. Now, I've never tied a bowline in my life, other than practicing with this before I did this video. So I got to say, I'm pretty impressed. It's the first time I did it. I still have the first time I did it right here. I saved it for this video. And I was like, wow, I'm able to do that. You know, it's not It's not all complicated, or it isn't not as visual as I'd like. So that is the Pro Knot waterproof portable knot book. It's $6. You really can't go wrong. There's tons of them on there, but I picked this one out just because I liked the different types of knots that were on it. And it seems like there's a lot of knots on this one that I would use, you know, making a ridge line for a tarp or something. You're tying into things. That's a Pruisk knot. And there's your trucker's hitch, you know. Now I'm going to mess around and I'm going to try a lot more of these. And I'll probably do a follow-up video on this because eventually I want to be able to do all these knots. So what we'll probably do is try and do a bunch of different ones. But it's definitely going to help me when I'm trying to tie stuff together. And for $6, you really can't go wrong. I will put a link down below where you can pick one of these up. Super inexpensive, lightweight, easy thing to carry with you. Definitely a handy item. And for those of you like me who didn't grow up tying knots in the woods, definitely something you need. So I will put a link down below, and you can check it out there. It's also in my Amazon store. Don't forget, check out our Amazon store and our Thrive Life store as well. I got a video coming up for our Black Friday sale, so don't forget to check that out. And don't forget to check out our Olight store as well. You want to get registered over there because we have some sales coming up for them too. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.